it's Candy with the Real Life Real Estate Training Program. This is video number 3 in my More Money, No Problem series. In this video, I will show you how you can add value to your past, present, and future clients. If you recall, in my last 2 videos, I talked about how real estate agents are much more than just agents. We are counselors, salespeople, and marketers. We must do all of these things well to have a thriving, successful real estate practice to make money. You may be thinking that you can do the first 2 fairly well, but you don't have the money for the marketing piece. After all, you've seen the ads that other realtors do in your market, and you know they cost a lot of money. But I'm here to show you how you can market yourself effectively with little or no money. As with all of the strategies I've shown you so far, I have used and continue to use these in my real estate business, so I know they work when done with consistency. But before I get into today's video, let's recap the first 2 videos. In the first video, I shared with you my story. You probably found that it sounded a little bit like your story. You became a real estate agent for the flexibility it gave you with your time, plus you could make good money. But if you were also like me, you didn't realize just how hard real estate agents work, and it wasn't so easy finding clients. For most of us, this was a real eye-opener. It definitely was for me, but since I was committed to the job for the sake of my family, I had to make it work. That was my challenge to you. Knowing that being a real estate agent is not easy, are you honestly doing everything you can to be successful? Are you truly giving it your all or making excuses as to why you can't do it? I ask you to share your big dream for your business and for your life. Some of you were brave enough to share your big dream, and I thank you for that. As I said before, it takes courage to write down what you want to achieve. Why? Because once you write it down, you release it out into the universe, and now you must do something about it. It's no longer just an idea floating around in your head. In the second video, I talked about why real estate agents will not become obsolete. At least those who add value won't. I talked about changing your mindset. If you don't believe in yourself, how do you expect other people to believe in you? It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. People can sense a lack of confidence. Next, I asked you to find ways to make the conversation about the client, not you. No one wants to hear how great and wonderful you are. They want you to listen and care about them and their story. If you make it about you, chances are they won't work with you, and you'll never know why. Some will tell you they decided to go in a different direction. Others will give you the silent treatment, not answering your calls or responding to your emails. And then there's a group that sends you an email or voicemail that simply says they decided to work with someone else. All of this because you didn't let them tell their story, or you didn't pay attention to their story. You'll have plenty of time to talk, but in this first meeting, sit back, listen, and get as much information as you can about them. The last insight I shared was huge. I told you that you don't have to work with everyone who crosses your path. I know it's not easy to turn down money when you're not making any, but you have to remember that not all money is good money. It is best to let some people go so you can free up space in your brain to work with people who are a better fit. I only like to work with people I like, and it's wonderful. I understand that what I'm telling you in these videos may seem counterintuitive, but I have to tell you that I have trained hundreds of agents, and those that implemented my strategies saw success. They were doubters just like many of you, but when their business wasn't growing and they got tired of not making any money, they made the decision to trust the system, and that's when they saw success. There is nothing better for me than to have an agent come up to me with a huge smile on their face and tell me what systems they put into place and had great success. They usually say, "It really worked." And all I can say is, "I know. That's what I've been trying to tell you." When I work with agents, I understand exactly what they are thinking and going through, because I felt those same feelings and had those very same thoughts. I acknowledge their fears and help them move past them with my proven strategies. They just have to get out of their own way. Trust the system, do the work, and you will see results. Now for today's takeaway. If you want to show your value to past, present, and future clients, be a resource. Be a giver without expecting something in return. Many of your fellow agents don't believe in giving freely because they want immediate gratification. My strategy is to wait. Since I'm in the real estate business for the long run, I can wait until the prospect is ready to buy or sell. It may be next month or in 2 years. It doesn't matter to me because when they are ready, I will still need the money. What I'm doing is keeping my pipeline full, and that's what's easy to do when you become a resource. Let's talk a little bit about the type of information you should be giving to be considered a resource. There are two types of things you can send. The first is more generic. Homeowners love to know how much the house down the street sold for. So, for those of your people who are homeowners, you can send them a quarterly market update, which shows all the properties that sold in their neighborhood. Easy to do, and it only costs you a little time and the cost of a stamp. Email articles about declining interest rates, home improvements that give the biggest bang for their buck, or general tips for homeowners. All of these things are free and take a minimal amount of time. You can also be a specific resource and show that you listened to your client or prospect. If you are reading an article that you think may be of interest to your client, send it to them along with a note. Hi Jim, I know how much you love Cuban food. Have you heard about this new Cuban restaurant opening up in your neighborhood next month? Jim now knows that you were thinking of him and that you were listening when he was talking. You have just created a tighter connection with Jim. By listening to Jim, you made him feel important, special, and understood. You showed that you cared about what was important to him. Your conversation with your clients and prospects should be based on what they need and like. Real estate will be discussed, but you can't rush the process. It almost happens organically. Can you see how easy it is to make it about the client or prospect and not about yourself? Leave your ego out of the equation. Nobody cares. They only care about what you can do for them. Granted, it is a skill, but it is a skill that you can acquire and master with just a little practice. I've enjoyed sharing all of this information with you over the last few days. Reading your comments and emails has given me even more confirmation that there is a huge need for training real estate agents to grow their businesses and increase their income. I have been blessed with being a real estate agent for 14 years and a negotiator for over 30 years. I haven't had a paycheck in over 25 years. I have loved every job I've ever had, and even with all the uncertainty, I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything in the world. All of those experiences have brought me to where I am today. But it has been real estate that has allowed me to touch lives in a special and unique way. I know the challenges you face, the fear of not knowing when your next commission will come, and the doubt you have when you don't have any people in your pipeline. I get it because I've been there. But since 2007, I've helped real estate agents realize their dream with the systems I designed for their success. The Real Life Real Estate Training Program was designed by me, an active realtor, someone who understands what you need. I'm not saying that being a successful real estate agent will be easy. It's not. It takes time and commitment. You have to do the work and lay the foundation. It is not a quick hit, but your commitment will pay off many times over. You will learn how to build a referral business and how to attract new clients into your business. The Real Life Real Estate Training Home Study Prosper program gives you the information you need to lay that foundation and move forward. You'll have access to all the strategies I use in my business and a buyer and listing presentation that you can customize. So many times you know you have a lot to do, but you just don't know where to start. I can help you get started growing your business and achieving the financial success you deserve and desire. I'll give you over 75 templates that will keep you organized before, during, and after the transaction. With 32 modules, you'll receive training in every aspect of your real estate business, everything from business planning to the listing appointment to marketing yourself. Every aspect of the real estate transaction is covered in detail. Today, right after this video ends, I have a very special opportunity for you, one that has never been offered before. it might be exactly what you've been waiting for to take your real estate business to the next level. After this video, I will open the registration for my More Money, No Problems group coaching program. As I said before, this is the first time I have ever offered a coaching program. In conjunction with my home study program, I will be having a 90-day group coaching program for the first 18 people to sign up. I wish I could include more of you in this training, but in order to give you my best, I have to limit the number of people. This is Candy with the Real Life Real Estate Training Program. The opportunity you've been waiting for to take your real estate business to the next level is now. I look forward to working with you and sharing my best content and tips you can implement immediately to have a thriving real estate business.